Loud and clear. Your favorite beats always near. Loud and clear. Your favorite beats always near. Tune in. Tune out.
Good morning, dear listeners. This is Overt Radio.
Breakfast show.
You have turned into Overt Radio. So today we'll be talking about our press release. And today we have unpacked a major press statement from the federal government. The Minister of Information, Mohammed Idris, has come out strongly to reject recent international claims that there is a Christian genocide happening in Nigeria. According to the statement, these claims are false, divisive, and a dangerous oversimplification of Nigeria's complex security challenge. So today we are asking, is this a fair response from the government? What is the real situation on the ground, and how can we as Nigerians protect our unity while still demanding trust and justice? So now here, my colleague.
Yeah. Okay. Lagos. Good morning. Welcome back again. This is still the breakfast show on Overt Radio. This is the current affairs segment where we analyze issues, non-political issues that is germane, that is bothering us as Nigerians. So, one of the issues that we want to trash this morning, God willing, was that of a press statement was issued by the Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Idris. The statement was issued on the 28th that was on last week Sunday. Okay, let's see what we can do. Okay, let me give a quick rundown of the statement so that Nigerians will have a better understanding of what we want to discuss about. Yeah. FG, federal government refute false claims of religious genocide in Nigeria. The federal government strongly condemns and categorically refutes recent allegations by certain international platforms and online influencers suggesting that terrorists operating in Nigeria are engaged in a systematic genocide against Christians. Such claims are false, baseless, despicable, and divisive, portraying Nigeria's security challenges, according to the minister, as a targeted campaign against a single religious group is a gross misrepresentation of reality. While Nigeria, like many countries, while Nigeria, like many countries, has faced security challenges, including acts of terrorism perpetrated by criminals, couching the situation as a deliberate systematic attack on Christians is inaccurate and harmful. It oversimplifies a complex, multifaceted security environment and plays into the hands of terrorists and criminals who seek to divide Nigerians along religious or ethnic lines. The violent activities of terrorist groups are not confined to any particular religious or ethnic community. These criminal targets are all who reject their murderous ideology, regardless of faith. Muslims, Christians, and even those who do not identify with any religion have suffered at their hands. The federal government remains unwavering in its commitment to completely degrading terrorist groups and securing the lives and property of all citizens. And this resolve is already yielding results. Between May 2023 and February 2025 alone, according to the minister, over 13,543 terrorists and criminals were neutralized, and nearly 10,000 of them nearly 10,000 hostages rescued in multiple military operations across the country. The minister further went on to say, only last month, the top leadership of Jama'atu Ansaru Muslimina fi Biladis, Sudan, commonly referred to Ansaru, Nigeria's Al-Qaeda affiliate, was captured in a well-coordinated counter-terrorism operation. They are Mahmoud Muhammad Musa, aka Abu Bara Abbas Mukhtar, the self-styled Emir of Ansaru, and Mahmoud Al Ningeri, aka Malam Mamadu Mahmuda, Abu Bara's proclaimed chief of staff and deputy. These feats, according to the minister, underscore the determination and success of our security forces and exposes as unfounded notion that Nigeria is passively tolerating religiously motivated terrorism. The federal government is steadfast in its duty to protect every Nigerian, regardless of ethnic or religious identity, and continues to work with international partners to address the global threats of terrorism. The minister further said that the Nigerian Armed Forces and police have demonstrated their commitment to accountability by conducting several courts, martials, and prosecutions to hold their officials accountable for any misconduct. This effort underscores the importance of discipline and adherence to the rule of law within our security agencies. The minister also said that Nigeria's multi-religious state with large populations of both Christians and Muslims, we are home to one of the largest Muslim communities in the world, alongside some of the biggest Pentecostal churches and the largest Anglican congregation globally. Christianity is neither endangered nor marginalized in Nigeria, the minister said. It is doubtful that foreign interlopers in Nigerian affairs are aware of the current heads of both the armed forces and the police force as Christians, as a fact that underscores the inclusivity of our national leadership. The minister also added that in the fight against terrorism, Nigeria has made significant strides in prosecuting Boko Haram suspects. To date, we have successfully prosecuted 7 batches of suspects, securing over 700 convictions. We are currently moving into our 8th prosecution cycle, further demonstrating our resolve to tackle terrorism and its response. Under the leadership of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, our administration remains steadfast in its commitment to upholding justice and enhancing security. We will continue to work tirelessly to ensure that those who threaten our nation's peace and stability are brought to justice. The Nigerian story is not one of religious genocide or persecution. Rather, it is a story of resilience, diversity, and globally acknowledged commitment to peaceful coexistence, according to the minister. He further added that in March of this year, the inaugural Commonwealth Peace Prize was awarded to 2 Nigerian religious leaders, Reverend Dr. James Movell Wuye and Imam Dr. Muhammad Nuran Ashafa, co-founders of the Interfaith Mediation Center. Their decades-long work to promote trust and tolerance across faiths now serves as a model for peace building in all 56 Commonwealth countries. This means that Nigeria is not only exporting culture and music to the world, we are also exporting proven frameworks of interfaith harmony, according to the minister. Lastly, the minister added, we urge the international media and other commentators to act with responsibility and have respect for fact. All stakeholders are advised to avoid ignorance, sensationalism, and divisive rhetoric, and instead support Nigeria's ongoing efforts in the fight against terrorism and all forms of criminality. Mohammed Idris, Honorable Minister of Information and National Orientation.
Thank you so much. I would love us to take it paragraph by paragraph.
If we can, because we are running.
Okay. Yeah. This first paragraph, I want us to deliberate on it very well. Okay. The federal government strongly condemned the categorically refute recent allegation by certain international platforms, are engaged in a systematic genocide against Christians. I just want to ask, why is this allegation? Why is it harmful?
Yeah.
Like, why is it harmful? I don't know if there is misunderstanding between the internal and the international relation.
Yeah, okay.
Because that kind of allegation is very, very harmful. To be honest, it's like terrorists is now attacking more of Christianity.
Okay.
Are they not attacking the Muslims?
Okay.
Because we can see more of our news. There is terrorists that are attacking the Muslims.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I want you to answer that question for me. Is there any misunderstanding between the internal? Because why is that allegation harmful?
Well, I that shouldn't be well. What I want to say concerning that paragraph is should terrorism, the first place, should terrorism be one of the things that we should be discussing as Nigerians? You understand? Should there be terrorism in the country? Should there be that means that according to the minister, he said that the federal government is strongly in your country. So why amplifying the voice of somebody who is a non-state actor in the country? Why amplifying the voice of somebody who doesn't have anything to do with concerning Nigeria? Because this man, who is an influential something mayor in the United States, these are just cheap publicity. These are just cheap publicity. What the minister should be doing is that the government of the day shouldn't be giving voice to things like this. I expected the minister to say that, okay, all right, okay, you've had your say, but we want to let you know that Nigerian government, this government of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is outrightly against terrorism. That is what I was saying. That was what I expected him to say. That the Bola Ahmed Tinubu, it is outrightly against terrorism, and the government is doing everything possible to make sure that terrorism in the country is stamped out. Yes. This should be the kind of response that should be coming from
not a blame.
That means that terrorism, that is terrorist people, that is the terrorists, whatever, the terrorist organization have been targeting people. Terrorist organization in Nigeria have been killing people.
Yes.
That means you are admitting. The minister should be replying to us or to whoever that came up with this topic, because in the first place, Nigeria shouldn't be a country where every blessed day people die, where every blessed day farmers cannot go to farm to farm, where every blessed day children are scared of going to school, where every blessed day you can find it very difficult to travel from here to the north.
What is now the essence of the Independence Day that was celebrated yesterday? Because there is no freedom. We have freedom of speech, we have freedom of speech, nothing. You see people that can't even if they even say some things to the government, they say out how they feel, they express how they feel to them, they don't show concern, they don't.
Like I've always said, everything boils down to leadership in this country. Everything boils down. Look at Ghana here. There is nothing like terrorism in Ghana
at all.
Okay, there's nothing like that in Ghana. Look at Benin Republic, our neighbor. There's nothing like that in Benin Republic. Look at Cameroon, our neighboring countries. There's nothing like terrorism. But why is it that only in Nigeria? It is because our leaders have made it to be a lifestyle that whenever they come into office, they will just come, enjoy themselves, and the next day they boat out. Okay, they boat out.
It is in Nigeria that I see that if anybody is attacking, any terrorist is attacking somebody, they won't. Even citizens won't bother to show care because they feel that it's now a norms. They feel it's now a norms, and it is not expected to be allowed in our country.
Now, according to the minister, let me see if we can bring out some of the. Okay, according to the minister, these are one of the ways. These are the things they are doing to fight. These are one of the things they are doing against terrorism. According to the minister said, while Nigeria, like many countries, has faced security challenge, which is understandable. Yes. Okay, every country has a trend of insecurity in their country.
Yes.
Okay, like the American, there's somebody can just wake up in the morning and just just shoot at someone. That is a trend of insecurity in America. And now this is the gentleman that was murdered in America few days ago. Under few days, the culprit was apprehended. The person was arrested. But in Nigeria, when terrorists go on rampage, when terrorists go on rampage on any community in the country, you before an arrest, before an arrest can be made, it will take the security agency, it will take the authorities days, weeks, and months to even make an arrest. Why is it that we are finding it difficult to arrest culprits? It is because terrorism has so much expanded in Nigeria because we don't have quick response to crime. It's because we don't have quick response to fight crime. If, for instance, if there is an attack in a particular village in the north, it is expected of the police, it is expected of the various security agencies to move out, to deploy their personnel to the area where this incident is occurred. But when you hear press releases from the Nigerian police, when you hear press release from the Nigerian army, they will say that yes, we are on top of the situation, we are on top of it, we are investigating for weeks.
How many months?
Because the kind of training that is given, like I said, it boils down to the leadership of this country, not just the current leadership, but past leadership, past administration, how they handle security. So Nigeria shouldn't be a place, Nigeria shouldn't be a country where every night and day we hear of terrorist attack. Nigeria shouldn't be a country where according to the minister, Nigeria shouldn't be a country. According to the minister, Nigeria shouldn't be a country where to date, according to him, he said to date we have successfully prosecuted 7 batches of suspects, securing over 700 convictions. We are currently moving into our 8th prosecution.
Yeah.
So
we are moving to our 8th prosecution.
Yeah, we are moving to our 8th prosecution. We shouldn't be so. So terrorism in the country has so much proliferated some regions in this country, which shouldn't be so. So it is high time. It is high time the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, His Excellency. It is high time the President. It is high time leaders in this country. It is high time leaders in this country that have the ability to effect change, to make sure that the word terrorism is reduced.
What paragraph? Okay, the federal government remains unwavering in its commitment to completely degrading terrorist group and securing the lives and properties of all citizens. And this resolve is already yielding results. Between May 2023 and February 2025 alone, over 13,543 terrorists and criminals were neutralized,
and nearly 10,000 hostages were rescued.
Can you just?
That's because we don't know what these people, we don't know what they are playing with. For a country, I'm coming, please.
Okay.
Yeah, for a country to have 13,543 terrorists
killed.
These are terrorists. These are terrorists. Are not just ordinary criminals. They are high-grade criminals. They are hybrid criminals.
Meaning that, are we safe?
These are terrorists. Okay, Lagos. We will pause and take a deep breath. We'll go for a musical break. In case if you are just joining us, this is Overt Radio. We are streaming live on our various platform. You can if you want to listen to us. If you are not on any, if you want to know where we are streaming for at the moment, we are streaming on. You can hit to your browser. Go to your browser and type Zeno ZENO.fm/radio/ Overt Radio. We are streaming live from there. So we'll go for a quick musical break to to drink water, to take in water.
Yes.
Because my throat is drying already. To drinking water. We'll be back after this musical break. Thank you.
Thank you.